Okay, so about a week and a half ago, I think, I managed to pick up one of these 14 TC Barlows. I didn't get the Charlie Campagna SFO or the Lyle Fry, the Lick Creek Barlow. Those were both SFOs and are a little bit higher. People want them more, so they're priced a little higher, and I didn't want them as much as the just standard one. I did get this on the secondary market off of eBay, which meant I spent, more than these retailed for, but it was an amount that I was uh, willing to pay for another Barlow, because I do have, a little Barlow collection, and the Great Eastern Cutlery Barlows are like, some of the best you can get pretty much. This knife is a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be around the size of like the Boker Barlows, which are just a little bit smaller than the 15. This is a fairly small knife. The blade on this is smaller than the blade on like the 68, I think it was, the Pony Jack, and that surprised me. But still a neat looking little Barlow. And the good thing is, if you're really into Barlows, or you want to try like a little Barlow like this, is that these seem to be selling quite a bit under the price of like the 15 Barlows, the TC, 15 boys knife pattern Barlows. Those are always a little bit more expensive, it seems like. Um, Whereas these 14s are a little bit less expensive on the secondary market. Now, they did just come out, so I guess over the years they might go up and everything. But anyway, fairly small little Barlow. It's got this etch on here that was on some of the non SFO TC 15 Barlows released last year. It was Titty Cutlery, good as gold trademark. TC stamped in the bolsters, which stands for Titty Cutlery. The Charlie Campagna SFO, I believe, is the Tom's Choice Barlow, which is the TC is believed to be for, but it's actually just Titty Cutlery, I believe. Um, like I said, little blade, clip blade, which makes me happy. I do wish that they would have made a 15 with the clip blade. That would have made me even happier. But I like a clip blade on a Barlow, especially Great Eastern Cutlery's clip blades are nice. Um, get a swedge up here, long pull nail nick. Of course, this is a titty, so it's a satin finished blade. The Sawcut covers on this knife are actually done extremely well, unlike the last two knives that I got that were supposed to be Sawcut. My 15 is very lightly Sawcut, and my 77 isn't really Sawcut at all. It's kind of more like a smooth bone almost. I do still love my 15 and my 77, but the Sawcut on this is a lot more of a traditional Sawcut. The color in the bone is pretty cool. It's like a light orangish yellow kind of. Looks really good. Of course, this being a Great Eastern Cutlery, now it's put together really well. It appears to be all steel except for the brass pins. Um, yeah, it's a cute little knife. You can actually get all four fingers on the handle a little bit if you really need to. It's more around the size of like a three-finger knife, to be honest, but if you choke up a little bit and really smush your fingers together, you can get four on it. It is more comfortable with three fingers though. So yeah, cute little knife. A little bit smaller than I expected it to be. I am planning on carrying this very soon. I wanted to do this video before I started carrying it because that's how I do these. I like to show off the knife when it's pretty much brand new before there's any scratches on it or anything, so that you guys can see the build quality of the knife and how it looks when I got it and everything. And then at some point down the road here, I am planning on doing a video on like my most used knives and everything, so you guys can see how some of my favorite knives are holding up and everything. Um, but I like to do the knife videos when they're new. This is just kind of like a looking at the knife. It's not a review or anything. I have so many knives that doing reviews is kind of a thing of the past as of right now, anyway. But yeah, I'm happy with the knife. Wish that I could have gotten one in a drop, but unfortunately that is getting harder and harder. I keep hoping that eventually whatever is leading all these mainstream people to be into traditional pocket knives is going to stop, so that people like me who just really like traditional pocket knives and have always had traditional pocket knives can get their hands on more of these Great Eastern Cutlery knives at a more affordable price, because that would be very nice. But anyway, cute little knife, really well done. Covers, action is pretty good. You know, it's a small little knife, so I don't expect it to have a gator snap or anything, but it's, you know, it's definitely pretty good little action on it. Yeah, this is the number 14 TC Barlow by Great Eastern Cutlery, and this is just the plain Titty model. So anyway, it's going to be it for this video, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.